Oh, irrelevancy! Wait a minute. Irrelevancy. Every YouTuber's greatest fear. I've done this before. Hold on. What a relief. So I have done this entire irrelevancy thing before, just not the way I'm doing it today. Confused? Me too. Check out this if you want the older, broader, cringy version that I've done before, where I talk about irrelevance as a broad topic, but today, I'm going over a few select YouTubers that I truly think have fallen from grace, strayed away what made them so great, and have become irrelevant. And now I'm attempting not to throw the word irrelevant around so much to the point where I literally become rice gum, so I'll be keeping this irrelevant counter up in the top corner to tell me how many times I say the word irrelevant. Alright, to be somewhat original, I've constructed this irrelevant box. And don't worry, 8, that's nothing. Now if we got to 13, the unlucky, unholy number, that's when we should be worried. But don't worry, I got this. Anyway, this bowl has hundreds of different names in here, so I have no idea who I could pick. So yeah, this is totally not scripted, I have no idea who's in this bowl. Alright, before I even pull from the list, let me just preface it with this. This is my opinion from a channel with 500 subs. So my opinion is obviously 100% correct, and if you disagree, you're wrong. Let's pick! H3H3. So H3H3, one of the best commentary channels on YouTube. He mixes the perfect blend of sarcasm and irony with legitimately making a point. If it was SJWs are crazy to just making fun of a crazy YouTube channel, it was all here. What H3H3 did so well was having the ability to punch up instead of punching down, like most commentary channels do. And I find almost all his videos entertaining, so you might be wondering, well then why are you even including him in the video? Well, that one's simple, I clickbaited ya. Just kidding, they need to upload more! I've been subscribed to the Fupa Master ever since about 2016, and let me tell you, ever since around late 2017 or so, their upload schedule is crazy inconsistent. It'll go from multiple videos a week, 3-month break. Update video where they say they're gonna upload a whole lot more. They upload a couple videos a week, 3-month break. Rinse and repeat. And that's literally it. You can't really complain. They just had a kid, for God's sakes, and Ethan's having some mental problems apparently, so I'd say take all the time you need. And if you care so much, they do a podcast like twice a week, so you can just get all your H3 content over there. Like a year ago, before I made this channel, I made a video called Why I'm Unsubscribing from H3H3, and it was just really for the catchy title because, whoop-de-doo, I'm still subscribed to them. And because they transitioned all their main channel content to the podcast, and they just left their main channel behind, I think it's safe to say their glory days are far behind them. Alright, next name. What? The letter from YouTube? I'm sure that doesn't matter. Alright, since that wasn't really a lost their way type of channel, and more of a they just don't upload anymore, next up I'll do a YouTuber that has truly lost what made him special. How did I know who it was before I even picked? Don't worry about it! Game Theory! If you don't know what Game Theory is, it's a YouTube channel run by MatPat. They have really fancy editing, which I'm totally jealous of, and really well thought out theories. In 2015. Back then were the good old days. What quality theories they used to produce. Mario a psychopath, Link dead, Duck Season, just quality video after quality video. If you're not understanding what I'm laying down here, it's that he went from making theories where he would propose a theory and support it with evidence, to asking a question and testing it. And yeah, his jokes and delivery just aren't what they used to be, but I could still stick along even with those problems. But yeah, it's still good content with really good editing and research, just not a theory anymore. And surprise, surprise, people subscribe to the Game Theory channel for theories. So my problem isn't with the editing or writing or research, just the topic of the video. It's not a theory anymore. It's just that if I wanted Ash's real age or how high Kirby could fly, I would go to his channel and look at the science videos, which Game Theory is practically warped into. Don't believe me? Take it from MatPat himself!
And the science works because it's like, oh, we're practically the same show. Spoiler alert, don't tell anyone.
Ha 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 ha, it wasn't always like that. It's crazy, you can't even tell by the title of the video if it's a theory or a The Science video. That's how similar they are. And big surprise here, I'm still subscribed to him because every once in a while he puts out an actual theory and they're just as good as his old videos. So I know you still have it in you, dude. Just go back to theories. And another nitpick I have with him is that he unnecessarily turns his videos into 2 parts. So you might be thinking, how could he turn 35 minutes worth of episode into 20 minutes of content? Time doesn't work that way. Well, what I have to say to that is, you're 100% correct. I can't change time. But what I can dispute is that it doesn't need to be 35 minutes long. Let's look at his first video. On his latest video where he talks about business analytics with Ninja, not a game theory, they're 18-minute episodes.
Ninja back. Hey, question, please. Yeah?
Calm down. I see we got a little bit more time for questions, so,
Boring. So his intro is 1 minute 45 seconds. It took him 1 minute 45 seconds to talk about the title of his video. Boring. So it took him 1/4 of the video to talk about the title and the topic of the video. So about 9 minutes worth of theory takes place until he baits you into the next video. But there's 4 minutes left. What could it be used for? A 4-minute sponsorship. So shave off the unneeded jokes, the 5 minutes of intro, and you got yourself a 9-minute theory. Let's look at the second video. So it takes him 2 minutes for the skit again, then a minute of recap, then ends at about 14 minutes in. So would it be so crazy if he shaved off 8 minutes of intro and recap, the 5 minutes of end screens, and made it a nice condensed 20-minute episode? Well, of course it would be. Why? 'Cause of money! But honestly, who cares? He's at least filling the bloated runtime with cool editing and content, so it's really his decision, and it makes some sense. But I don't think it's a coincidence that his theories aren't theories anymore, and his viewers are at an all-time low. But again, I'm not trying to be the end-all be-all of opinions. Maybe I'm the irrelevant one. Aw, shoot, I gotta watch that. Alright, so those two guys I'm actually still subscribed to, so let's do a YouTuber that really deserves the title of irrelevance. Rice Gum! Rice Dumb, good one, is the most irrelevant YouTuber to call everybody irrelevant. Aw, shoot. So you might be asking, how could he lose his way if his content has always been shit? Well, yeah, it's always been bad, but way back in the ancient year of 2016, his content was bearable. And by bearable, I mean my ears didn't bleed every time his video was on. He was basically Leafy as Here's replacement. He trashed on little kids, punched down most of the time, and popularized the diss track. But once he became famous and moved to LA, he became a radiation hazard with how cancerous he is. Thank God for the content cop that brought awareness to how painfully dull this guy became. And yeah, sure, he's always been a scumbag, but in the beginning he used to be a tiny bit, microscopic amount aware of what he was doing, but now he's just turned into an unkillable cancer cell, until he killed himself. Like metaphorically, like he stopped uploading. Alright, let's see who's next up in the Irrelevant Bowl. Achoo! What the? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Don't forget me! Remember me! No!